Hi, I'm Carol from Zinc Farm, and today I want to show you a really quick craft project that you can use for yourself or give away as gifts, and that's beeswax food wraps. Super simple to make, and they last a long time. Food wraps we can use to wrap food. Works great for cheese, lasts for a long time in these, and it molds right to whatever you're wanting to store. You could use it over a bowl as well. So this is in place of using either plastic bags or plastic wrap, and this stuff is reusable, and when you're finally done using it, it's biodegradable. So I'll go into later about how to take care of your wraps, but first let's talk about how to make them. So what I do is get a bunch of fabric that's cute, and we cut it into 12 by 12 squares. I do it like that. And you'll need some beeswax pastilles. They're the easiest to work with because they're very small and they melt quickly, and they come just like this, so you can just pour them out. You don't have to be shaving off beeswax bars or anything like that. I use a little scale so that I can weigh out the amount of beeswax I need to use. So it's going to be using your oven, and you have to set your oven at 300 degrees, and we're going to start, and I'll show you how to get one going here. We put the cloth on a tray, and I use a rimmed baking sheet so that it will hold on to any of the beeswax that starts to run off. We're going to weigh out half an ounce of the beeswax pastilles. So it takes very little. Okay, and what I do is just kind of sprinkle them over the cloth. And these will liquefy pretty quickly. So we're going to put the tray back in the oven. So that's 300 degrees for 2 minutes. And that gives it enough time to melt all over the cloth. So our beeswax has become liquid, and we're just going to use, I just use a regular old paintbrush and make sure that all the edges and the corners are covered with the beeswax. So this is going to seal your fabric, and you've got to work kind of quickly because the beeswax will start to harden up almost immediately when it comes out of the oven. And then I just take that and hang it up. It only takes a couple minutes for them to dry and be ready to be used, actually. I normally use clothespins to hang them up, just didn't happen to have any today. So to take care of your beeswax wraps, after you've used them, you just have to wash them in cold water with mild soap, give them a little wash down, let them dry, and you can reuse them and reuse them. When you start to feel that the beeswax is wearing off, then you simply throw them away. They are biodegradable. If you have a compost pile, you can throw them in your compost pile. All the materials you need for this are simple to find at any hardware store, fabric store, no problem. Beeswax pastilles, we'll have a link below to tell you where to get them. So that's it, a quick, simple little project. It makes great gifts for hostesses when you're stopping in, and it's great for you to use at home as well. And if you don't have time to do this project, or you just really don't want to, but you want beeswax wraps, they're also available at zinchousefarm.com under the shop button. I left the paintbrush in the oven too long. This could be a problem. I had to get another one because I melted all the... I forgot it was in there. I've got to get this paintbrush melted, and it's going to take a minute.